Neatness, where we strive to make EGD as simple as possible. In today's lesson, we will look at a mechanical drawing in the Grade 10 HSE Workbook, page 6-2. We already did number 1, so in this lesson, we will focus on number 2. The following is important. We need to show all hidden detail, we need to name the views, and this question should be done using freehand drawing techniques. Number 2 is located here, the isometrical drawing, and they have indicated to us that this is the right view and this is the front view. If you've watched that first lesson, you know that the top view will be located here, the front view over here, and the right view is located here. I already colored in everything that you'll see from the right view, which is the slope, these blocks, and I've colored in everything that you would see from the front view, which is the blue part. For number 2, we are going to start with the front view at number 2. The front view should be drawn in this block or quadrant. Now, the one thing that I like to do is I like to get the total width and the total height to form a block where the front view will be placed or fitted into. If we go count here, the total height is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. There's no guessing, we are counting the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. The total width is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this space, we can draw in the front view. This part over there is that corner on the front view. At that point, we can go up all the way to the total height of 4, and we can go all the way to the right for that total length or width. So this is done freehand. So draw a line up from there to there, and a line to the right from that point all the way to there. Then we will start at that point and then we'll work our way down to the slope. 1 block to the right, then 1 down, then 2 blocks to the right, 1, 2, then 1 block down, 1 block to the right, and then at that point we need to draw a diagonal line all the way to this lowest point. You can see that slope there. So we're going to draw that in from here to there. We also need to show all the hidden detail. We need to make sure that we put in the hidden detail. So all the corners that are at the back of this plate or plane, we need to show as hidden detail. And we're going to do that with dotted lines. So behind this little block at the top, there's a corner there at the bottom. You can see that 1 block there. So there's going to be a dotted line here. 1, 2. There we go. There's also, at this point, there is a corner where this plane and that plane connects. It forms a corner, and these two also forms a corner, which is also this inside corner behind this block here or plane here. So it makes a corner and makes a corner there. So we need to put that in as well as hidden detail. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. This is called the front view. Now, let's move over to the right view. Remember, the height will stay the same. So if this front view was 4 blocks, then the total height at the right view will also be 4 blocks. This point is the highest leftist point, which will be that point. We are going to bring everything forward. And then that point over there, which is in line with this base or bottom of the front view, that point is over there. The total width is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. It's a solid line, so we're going to draw a solid line here, 5. Remember, we are doing this freehand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can go all the way up on the sides, because this line continues all the way to the total height of 4 blocks. So on the left and on the right. There we go. That line, which is the top part where the slope ends, we can project that over. So there that line will be. But you can also go count. It is 1, 2 blocks. 1, 2. So over here we can close it. There we go. Then there's a little block on the left, a little block on the right, and then that rectangle in the middle. So it's a block and a block. Block on the left, block on the right, a rectangle in the middle. Then it's 2 blocks, and it's an opening in the middle. So 2 blocks, 1, 2, close it, 1, 2, close it, and close it at the top. There's no hidden detail, which we'll see from the right view. So right here, right view. Now we're going to move to our top view. We need to make sure when we draw our top view that we don't flip it. If this is your front, then that should be your top. Okay, we're not going to rotate our top view. They need to align the width. So these 2 little rectangles that you see there will lie in line with that part there. So the total width here is going to be 6, which is the same as the front view. So it will start from there to there. The total width over here should be the same as the right view, and you can use your 45 degrees. So at that point you can project to the 45 and then to the left and there to there. That is the block where the top view will be placed into. This is a solid line, so we can draw that line in, which is the start of the slope. There we go. It has a width of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the same as the right view. If you don't trust yourself, you can go count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then that line continues all the way on the left and on the right. To there. And to there. Then it's a solid line. There's a line, and then between the two is a line, and there's a line. So we can close that. The top part of the slope, you see that point, you can project that up, so we can close it there. Then it is 1 block open. Then we put in that part. So it's 1, 1, then up, close, close. It's that part over there, and then it's 2 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, close it, and close it. And that is that for the top view. There's no hidden detail. So over here we can write top. And that is that for number 2. In our next lesson, we will do number 3. So please make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications. And then I'll see you in that lesson. Take care.